Hey guys, welcome back to our house. Today I'm going to touch on Firefly, Fluxx, and Fluxx Dice. This is an expansion pack. This is a whole other game. Both of them are brought to you by Looney Labs, which... There it is. Sorry guys. So there's their seal of approval. Firefly is also brought to you by 20th Century Fox, which is right down here in the corner. There we go. And this here says Gale Force 9. I don't really know why. And then 2 to 6 players, ages 8 to adult, 5 to 30 minutes. Guys, we've already played a couple Fluxx games, and we have... I've done an unboxing, but those were of boxes that were already opened. Today I'm going to actually unbox these. Please, anyone who buys Fluxx Dice, don't be fooled. It only comes with 5 cards and 2 dice. This is only an expansion pack. This is not a full game. Here we have the ads for all of these different games. There is the Fluxx one, which you cannot buy anymore. If anyone finds one for less than $25, please let us know. I would like to get my hands on another copy of it. And then the board game, which we might do eventually. And the rules for the Fluxx Dice, which we will go over later. And here are the 2 dice. So one of them is a draw die, 1 through 6, and it is not set up like a standard die. The opposite corners or opposite sides just add up to whatever they add up to. 4, 6, and 11. And then this is the play die. Play all 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all -1. And these are the cards. Standard Fluxx look to the back of them. Meta Rule, Keeper, Lucky Charm. Whenever you roll and don't get doubles, the lower value result is increased by 1. Dice Override. This is a new rule card. This is an action, and this is a creeper. So I don't know what you would use this for without having a new goal. No biggie. Oh, it does have an effect, I guess. So there's those, and we'll set that aside. Really quickly, place the Dice Override new rule and meta rule with the basic rules. Shuffle the other new cards into the deck. Deal 3 cards. So already it's a standard Fluxx setup. On your turn, roll the dice to determine what you draw and what you play. So everybody will roll those dice each turn. If the dice are in play, new draw and play rule cards change your dice result and are then discarded like actions. You roll draw 3, play 1. If you played the play all card, you would change the position of the play die in the play all position, discard the rule card. You would then proceed to play all of your cards. So this here is just saying that you treat them like actions. Discarding Dice Override. When this card is discarded, the basic rules, draw 1, play 1, come back into force. If the Dice Override rule returns later, any draw or play new rule cards that had been played are immediately discarded, and the current player rolls the dice. Roll for it and bad luck, which are the 2. You can use this action whenever, whether or not the Dice Override rule is in play. Note that using roll for it does not change the current draw amount. So, Fluxx Dice, Lucky Charm, Dice Override. Oh, roll for it, sorry. And then bad luck. Unlike most creepers, bad luck does not prevent you from winning, Bad luck should only make it harder for you to win, not impossible, and the downside of bad luck is punishing enough. You only roll the draw die. Play as if you rolled play 1. If a player rolls double ones, they get this card. If you have the lucky charm, discard this card. So we will, I'm sure, play with these cards and dice in a game. And I specifically bought Firefly because of a card that I heard about. And it's actually funny because I got my hands on some of the Fluxx blanks cards, and we wrote our own. I wrote my own cards, and one of them I titled House Rules. Now, the reason we didn't play with that card was because it was suggested to me that it could be plagiarizing, and we, like we've said before, we want to support the official release. But I heard that this game has a very similar card that does basically the same thing. What mine did, these are the instructions for Firefly. What mine did said get into the discard pile, pull an action card, and that card is now an optional rule for everyone to take advantage of during their turn. These are facts, frequently asked questions. There we go. Some of them are the same, like the play card contradictions, new rule contradictions. Some of them are different from game to game because some of the cards are different. And then here's the advertisement again. So, as you can see, there's about 9, 12, 15. There's about 15 different versions just on this here. Not counting Fluxx, not counting the other games that they have, not counting the board game. And so the way that these are set up, you've got your basic rules. And I like the way these look. They look very antique-y on the front. Now the back still looks like your standard Fluxx. But you got your keepers, which is your main characters. The ship, food, medical supplies, stolen goods, different people's accessories, another ship, guns. Here are your creepers. I guess there's only 2. Immediately place, redraw, immediately place, redraw. These are your goals, where you're going to win if you have these keepers on the field, or in this case, that creeper and that keeper. So there's all of those. And I like this box. It's got that antique look to it. I don't have my other games handy, but they just kind of look like this. They just match whatever the cover is. The Fluxx is green, the Star Fluxx is black, and it's just kind of solid. So, I mean, I like this one here, and it's the right size that I could take this out and put it inside of this. But I like this antique look. So there's that. Here are some more goals. And best payday ever. You're bound by law. I'll be in my bunk. Press your luck. Exchange. Draw 2. Creeper sweeper. Let's do that again. Take any. No, I'm looking for the new rule cards now that I think about it. Use what you take. Let's simplify. Trade hands. Rules reset. Steal something. Mix it up. Okay. Plunder. Shiny. Let's keep doing that. There we go. Take any action out of the discard pile and place it with this card. Its function may now be used once during your turn as a free action. So this was the card that I wrote by myself. I've never seen these cards before. I only heard that they had a card like this. it's amazing how great minds really do think alike. Draw, 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 play, 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 play. Play all but one. That's cool. That's a new card. Or at least new to me. Let's see here. I'm going to give a shout out to my fiance Melissa because she just texted me and that was the noise that you heard. Hand limit, goal mill. Once during your turn, discard as many of the goal cards as you choose of your goal cards, then draw that many cards. Oh, that's cool. Get on with it. Double agenda, no hand bonus. Recycling. You may discard one of your keepers from the table and draw 3 extra cards. That's pretty cool. And then here are the surprise cards. Ooh, this one's got 5. So these 4 here. Sorry if any of these cards were off the screen. These 4 here cancel these colored cards. So your orange, which is a... Oh, man, I wish my fiance was here. Okay, so one of these is for the new rule. Yep. And then the other one is for your keeper. This one is for goal, and this one is for action. And then this one, you can't take this guy from me. When a player tries to take one of your character keepers, and that would be a character versus an item, you instead get their entire hand of cards. That's cool. During your turn, use the power of any keeper on the table as if you had it. This card can also cancel another surprise. Use the power of any keeper. Oh, the power of a keeper. Cool. So I guess some of these keepers do have powers. I was glancing at them, but I didn't see anything pop up, so... Okay, so he's got a power, she's got a power. Looks like Wash has a power. Where is... I can't remember the girl's name. There's Simon. That's the brother. Ship. Oh, River, that's her name. Okay, I was thinking of Kaylee. Before that, I thought this one here was Kaylee. Because I wasn't reading the names. But anyway, so that is Firefly Fluxx. Gonna go ahead and put all those back in there. The thing I like the most, and the only reason I even keep buying Fluxx games, the thing I like the most is that the backs of the cards, even the expansion packs, which by the way, I'm looking for more expansion packs if anyone happens to know a good place to get them. I'm looking for the Christian expansion, the Jewish expansion, and the Tabletop Day expansion. But all of the cards have that same design on the back, so you can essentially, effectively take any cards from any deck or specific game. You can put them all together and make your own game if you wanted. You could do half Firefly and half Star Fluxx, which would be kind of cool because you've got a couple characters in Star Fluxx, couple characters and things that remind you of Firefly, and then there's this one here, so it'd be like Firefly plus Firefly. But that's just, you know, something silly. But there's that. Video's coming up on about 15 minutes here. If anyone has joined me, I haven't seen it, but everyone that's watching now or later, I hope you guys enjoy this video. We wish you guys many blessings, a wonderful evening, and God bless you.